Hey there, Ron. How's it going?
Hey Jesse, how's it going? All right, it's going good. Getting some movement in the market here today. Yesterday was kind of a flat, choppy day. Not a lot of opportunities, but I have to say, I mean, those are the days that you almost really get to see the value in the software, because on days like yesterday, you just can't win. I mean, everybody gets beat up on the day. Yet with the guidance chart, we hardly had any agreement in the two time frames, and it kept us out of trading most of the day, which was a great thing to do on such of a flat day. So that's when you really see the value in the software. I mean, most indicators are going to work well in a trending market, just as obviously AbleTrend works terrific for that. But it's really when the choppy days come in, that's really when you get to see the value in the software. But as far as today goes, the overnight move here was real nice. Just more for reference, I mean, not too many people are going to be trading it at that time, but you can clearly see the NASDAQ has definitely been the stronger index of all the indices. When I say NASDAQ, I mean versus the S&P, versus the Dow.
Yeah, I've got a workspace over here. Maybe I can bring this up real quick. This is from overnight, and we can see that the pink line there is the NASDAQ or NQ and NDX. You can see it really just separated itself from the other indices.
Clearly, yes. The pink line, which is the NASDAQ, the others is the S&P and the Russell and the Dow. Clearly, the pink is the stronger, because it obviously didn't go down as much here. And then on the up move today, it's up the most. So yeah, the pink is definitely and here's from the open, as you can see, it didn't go down as much, and it's up the most so far.
Here's this 30-minute chart that you've been talking about for the last couple of weeks. And I mean, it wasn't in all of them. So as an example, for the weaker products, if we pulled up this same chart on the weaker products, they actually broke through the support. But here in NQ, where we've got the daily support, we've also got strength here.
Yeah, so really what we're saying is that the NASDAQ has definitely been the stronger index of all recently, and it's the only one. Actually, the NASDAQ is actually on a buy signal on a daily chart. So you can see here the NASDAQ, and this is just the three the major indices. You can see the NASDAQ is on a buy signal here, because you have blue bars and blue dots. The S&P is actually on a sell, and when I mean the S&P futures is actually on a sell because of the red dots above. So there's resistance above there, but there's support below. And then the TF just went on a sell signal about 4 days ago. So the point is, the NASDAQ is just the stronger of all the indexes.
Well, I think that it's very interesting to kind of point these things out, but ultimately it just comes down to following the signals. I mean, systematically, we would have kind of gained the same information. We wouldn't have to have kind of qualitatively deduced here is strength and here is weakness. We just wouldn't have had buy signals on the products that were weaker.
Exactly. So we're just really taking it a little deeper right now. It's not really all that necessary, but we just wanted just a little overview of the bigger picture. But yeah, all you have to do is just follow the signals on a 3-9 chart, which is what we like and everybody likes best for day trading. And keep it simple. I mean, simple definitely works best in trading. And you can see here we had a nice little buy signal come in about an hour after the market opened up. A little over an hour after the market opened up here. You can see blue bars, blue dots, everything's in agreement. I like this second little blue bar because it's much closer to the blue dot. But the software does such a nice job of keeping us in the trade and not getting so scared, because we have defense there. We've got protection by way of the blue support points. And it kept us in the trade, and we didn't lose any money. And I guarantee if you had other indicators there, or if you weren't losing AbleTrend, you wouldn't know that there was this hidden support here by way of the blue dot. So
and that's a scary spot. Like from here, if you're just looking at the price action here and you're going, how deep, how much further is this going to go? And as it starts to go down, boy, that feels like you're really high up from 48, 45 down to just above 48.30. I mean, that's a 15-point drop.
Right now, just going a little fast forward, as if we were looking at this live, you can see how the prices went right back down to the blue dots, exactly to the support points, the hidden support points that the algorithm is picking up. And we started those dots about 10 minutes before that even happened. So there's no cheating or anything going on after the fact. And you can clearly see how there really was a support point there as the prices went right down to the blue dots. Now, it kept us in the trade. That's the key. stay in the trade, and we're definitely rewarded as it definitely went up higher and worked out well. So the key of those dots, that's really the key to everything, is you've got those blue dots below, that means there's support there. Stay in the trade. You're safe. You don't have to get out and get nervous. Let everybody else who,
like you said, it's maybe just on the edge of where we feel comfortable maybe even putting on or considering a position. I mean, actually here it's almost 10 points. So, for me, I probably wouldn't be looking to enter here. Would be looking for that sweet spot. I mean, we could have been looking for this at the sweet spot because it is coming down and testing the guidance support here. We can see that coming down to the big dots here, and coming off of that point and seeing that prices aren't able to continue down would have been a great signal for us to try to go ahead and take the continuation of the trade. But you'd have to be quick on that because this is just one bar, right? So if we didn't get it, and a lot of people worry and they feel like they're going to miss the move and they try to chase it. No, just wait for the sweet spot, and here we actually did get a sweet spot, and actually we're trading again at sort of the same situation. Price is coming right down to the guidance support level here at 48.49. Traded within like a point of that, didn't it? And then we're still red right now, so we're not trying to guess necessarily. Prices sometimes when they're looking like this, it really is resistance here at 48.53, prices may come back down toward the lows, test the guidance support again, and then go up again. We don't have to guess. We just wait for the super sweet spot. When the buy signal comes back in, we go ahead and take it.
That's right, and the super sweet spot that you're referring to would be if the bar turns to blue right now and we get a buy signal. We've tested the higher time frame dots, and then if we can get the lower time frame, blue bar, blue dot, that'd be a real nice buy signal. But at the moment, right now, in the last half hour, no trade zone. Red dots above, blue dots below, and the prices get stuck in the middle, which is exactly what happened.
I guess before we can close the call here. Here's the current price. Prices are trading here in NQ at the 48.47 and 3/4. The low back here, so let me see here. I mean, we were talking about earlier, if prices maybe want to put in a double bottom here. The low here was at 48.49 and a half, and it just touched it to the tick. So, sometimes you get a false breakout here. Sometimes prices want to go a little bit deeper, kind of get some, shorts trapped in the wrong side before going up. Or if prices are really going to turn and reverse direction, then we don't want to be in it. And so I think the great thing right now is, just following this, no trade zone, we are really interested in looking for a buy signal now. But we don't have it yet, and actually just broke it by a point, right? 48.40 and a half. So, we got to observe this, and we didn't have to take any cash risk. And I think that's really good going forward. I mean, I guess we'll, have to observe this a little bit further. What would you be looking for here in the afternoon?
Yeah, I mean, if you can get a blue bar here, boy, that'd be a like you say, a super sweet spot, because.
Awesome. All right, maybe we'll come back and take a look in the afternoon and see, or toward the close and see where we're at. Afternoon session kind of picks up in about half an hour, right? 2 o'clock your time. So I guess we'll see where it goes.